We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Sean Gilmore gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Digging in, Jose Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
So now to the plate, number 23. Pitch misses low. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
One ball, one strike to count. Gilmore has over 40 innings on his line so far and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. One out, nobody on. Strike two as the fastball is let go. So far this year against Southpaws, number 23 is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs and a victory.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Bucks go down quietly, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jeff Locke will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, number 11. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Stepping in now, number 25, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Number 20.
First pitch coming, here it is. Blake Chipre is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run just like you draw it up.
At the plate, Trey Turner, and you see what he's done in recent action, obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Turner carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Locke has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So striding in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Settling in now, Logan Morrison. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. We've seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. From the stretch, the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. It remains 1-0. So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Wilmer.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
That is better. The right fielder.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Andrew McCutchen. You want to reach superstar status? You finish high in MVP races, you hit homers in the gaps, and you have a way of playing Gold Glove defense, and that's what Andrew has done pretty much his entire career.
Into the box, Andrew Benavides. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Benavides is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Angel Guzman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Walker's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Benavides is there, one away. So digging in now, Jeff Locke, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Fowler has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail 1-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The pitcher, John Gilmore.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sean Gilmore is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, number 11.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. This is line to left, and that ball will fall right in front of Morrison. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. From the stretch, runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pitch outside. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
Two out, nobody on. And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
At the plate, number 25, 0 for 1 here in the early going. As a look, now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fowler, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's going.
On the move now is Fowler, fouled off. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a throw over. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Plate, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, the third baseman, Carlos.
So now Carlos Santana. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The average sits at 294, 10 home runs, and 29 driven in. 0-1, here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benavides is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutcheon. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even at 1 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the 3rd baseman, Blake Tipre.
Number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer, especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Flores swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a 3rd baseman. One run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Andrew Benavides, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Into the box now, Angel Guzman. And a pickoff throw to third, and he'll dive back in. Has a look, now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Striding into the box, Sean Gilmore. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mets 2 and the Pirates 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's the game. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Logan Morrison. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Neil Walker. Now here it comes.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Number 11. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 11.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, center fielder, Dexter.
Standing in, Dexter Fowler. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Strike called, 2-1.
Counting 2-1.
Hit hard to third. Throw gets him at first, and I'll tell you what, they don't come much better than what you saw right there.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping up to the plate, number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Prince Fielder will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Fielder.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batter, number 20.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Blake Tipre. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Trey Turner. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Prince Fielder remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base.
Now to the plate, Jeff Locke. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well fouled. And the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. That's popped up. Tipre in foul ground, but this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 11 is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Ready for another chance. Number 23. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Pittsburgh's taking a 3-2 lead. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-1 home. Hits this one hard the other way. Davis has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Ready once again, Andrew Benavides. First offering on its way. Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Digging in, Angel Guzman earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Now he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation than the conventional curveball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 3-2. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rodriguez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. John Jasso is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Flare out toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's Chris Davis now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Oh. 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is on 3-0. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Now batting, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. This is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Neil Walker comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeff Locke. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-2. Stepping in, John Jasso. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the pitch.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's him.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 11. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, number 23. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Adam Ottavino gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Carlos Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Two men are on with two men out. And he misses 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Number 11 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. They're up 3-2. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Prince Fielder. Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Oh, he had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Blake Chipre. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. In comes the left fielder.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next up from New York, Wilmer Flores. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
2 out with a man at first. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. In now, Logan Morrison. They'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Neil Walker. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. And there's out number 2. Mike Moustakas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 17 RBIs. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing in the Pittsburgh 9th. Last chance coming up for the Mets. They trail it here 3-2. Edward Paradis comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 66, Edward Paradis.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benavides.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1. Paradis, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is popped up. Santana is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Pablo Sandoval will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Pablo Sandoval.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. John Jasso is on deck. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now back, the pitcher, John Jasso.
Into the box now, John Jasso. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Daniel Murphy will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at first for the Mets. Number 30, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, number 11, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. catch is made, and the Pirates have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Buccos become the first team in the league to pick up 30 wins. Jeff Locke earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Edward Paradis hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.